All right, guys. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today is a very, very exciting day. Today we're installing the AWE full exhaust on the GR Corolla. This system is a tri-tip system with an oval tip in the middle and two circular tips on the outside. These are their diamond black tips. So let's get to it and let's get some sound clips for you guys. Okay, so this is the trick here, guys. This is the oval exhaust. This is super cool. Look at the color and finish on that thing. Really nice. So AWE, I talked to them. They were actually here visiting our facility during the SEMA show, which just happened in November. And we asked about the updates and when this is coming. And they said, you got one chance to do it right. And I think they have done this right. I'm the most excited to hear this system out of a lot of the systems that we've recently done. They have taken a lot of time in their research and development. So let's just get to it, man. I want to hear the sounds. The key is this.
It's gonna look good. I think it's gonna sound good too, because AWE does normally sound like pretty beefy.
I'm super excited about this. As Caleb, who's doing the assist with me, mentioned, like the AWEs always sound really, really good. Like I said earlier, they take their time, they do it. I think they put, I mean, this is, I don't know what to, I'm speechless. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We do have the track edition section that we sell as a complete, or you can buy this part separately. And what that does is actually eliminates the resonator section, this right here, which is more looking like a muffler. It actually is. This is one of their 180 technology by AWE. This is what we've used on the back of the GR86 in the past. So basically, we have two sections here. We're gonna give you both sound clips in this video, and we'll make another video later with each one and doing some more, spending some more time on it. All right, I've installed 100 exhausts in my time, at least. I almost became a statistic. So in every AWE system, there is a bulletin with a QR code. It's very important to scan this QR code. We were doing something up here and we didn't use the factory spring bolt because we've had aftermarket systems on this car, and they did do it a little bit different with the bell flange to match up to the factory donut gasket and retaining this spring, but this is the AWE provided bolt. And so basically, I didn't want to be a statistic. So you got to scan this on every AWE exhaust that you guys ever install. There is a way to do it the right way, and there's a way to do it your way. And most of the tech support problems that we've seen, AWE sees, fitment issues, is because you didn't follow the exact instructions how they've designed this system. So just a quick service bulletin on that. So who remembers the cherry bomb from the 80s and 90s? Probably none of you guys. That's what this actually reminds me of in the back, but this is actually a resonator. If I'm misspeaking, please correct me, but it's actually interesting that the muffler is actually up here, so it's a completely different concept than a lot of other people. And it's like what AWE told me when they were here. They got one chance to do this right. So they have resonators here, they have another muffler here, and we haven't even started this yet, so I don't even know what it's gonna sound like. So let's get to it, let's start it. But my 2 cents, this thing's pretty awesome. We did some adjustments. Let me show you here what we did. I told you guys about the springs here, so we got that in. We got this in here, that's normal. You know, we put the clamp on this side, so it's not in any way or vibration. It's not even close to the drive shaft. There's enough clearance here, drive shaft wise. This all lined up perfectly good. We pushed these in as much as possible after installing the tips, and we got the lock collars installed, one on this side over here, and the other one is over here on the back side of this, and that'll keep it from shifting around quite a bit. We adjusted the tip, and we're gonna let it settle a little bit. We're probably gonna do one final adjustment. But overall, the installation was pretty straightforward compared to all the other systems we've installed. It's straight to the point, it's very easy. So let's get to my favorite part. Let's get this thing on the ground and start it up. All right, guys, one more thing. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end. We're gonna go out, we're gonna drive this for a little bit. We're gonna give you guys the sound clips that you guys wanna hear, but we are gonna be installing this track pipe in to reduce the muffler that's in the car now. So stay tuned to the end so you can hear this as well.
1,000 RPM and we could have had a conversation still.
Pre-collision warning.
Yeah, it swapped up on me a couple times.
It's like you were exceeding fast to that car in front of you.
It's one of those exhausts where, like, if you needed to cruise with your windows down, up, you could still, it's quiet, you can still talk, but windows down.
All right, guys, so leave a comment down below what you guys thought. I was thoroughly impressed with the sound. There's no drone. Alex drove it. Caleb was in the car. Jose was in the back. There was just no drone. It just sounded really good. I was the one driving when he took off and did the launch. They were outside. They said it sounded really good. It's quiet on the inside. I mean, I haven't drove it on the expressway and just had it driving for a little bit. I'll actually drive this home tonight and give you guys some more feedback in a future video. But we just came in. We switched the front pipe, or not technically the front pipe, but this mid pipe right here where the muffler was. So now this is just a straight through design. This is called the track setup, and we have these on order. These will also be shipping close to the same day. We are going to have pre-orders available the day that this video drops, so you want to get in line early with that. So let's get this on the ground. Let's get some sound clips. Back to my favorite part. Let's go. Normal drive. I'm getting some air back into this thing. All right, so in my opinion, I think it's a little more droney, a little deeper, so a little sacrifice for that. It's just as fun. I think, I think the sales will be 50-50. It just depends on, your taste, maybe your age. AWE was predicting that the touring system will outsell, which it always does, on the 8.6, the Supras, all those. But this honestly sounds really good. I would actually anticipate a little bit higher sales on this one, probably because of the price point. And you can always just add that muffler back in later if you want. So I highly actually recommend this. It does have more drone, but it has a nice deep sound to it. And plus, like if you guys saw, we were filming with our phones, and the shift on this one, it just has a deeper, like a little sonic boom, like a little, not even a pop anymore, it's just super deep, when we shift. All right, so this concludes today's video. We want to send a special thanks out to our friends over at AWE for always putting trust in us to help them with their launch program on this. We're really impressed with this exhaust. I already said it earlier in the video, but they had one chance to do it right, and they definitely hit this thing on the head. You will not be disappointed with this exhaust. The touring, as I've summed up before, is it is less drone and almost no drone inside the car. This one has a little bit deeper. We had to speak our voices a little bit higher in the car. With all the fun we were having and the donuts and stuff that you guys probably saw in the video, we didn't break the hanger, but we've shifted the exhaust. If you look up here, come on in this way, Jose. This part came off right here, so the exhaust was actually hanging down. If you guys notice, every time you redline it, it basically, get that put in there. Every time you redline it, it shifts. So I'm gonna actually adjust this collar. I'm gonna push this in here a little more. We'll probably never have a problem, but everything is still perfectly aligned now. And something interesting is the tip actually grows quite a bit. All whole metal structure on all exhausts, when we notice that we're testing and stuff, they actually expand. So these things grow, if you will. So we definitely put this to the test. We've already burnt this out pretty good. So we've had a lot of heat coming through here, as you guys can see by the way we were driving it. As you can see in the discoloration, super awesome system, guys, that's it. That concludes the video. Thanks a lot, guys. Hopefully you guys found this useful and enjoyed the content. We'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.